I was thinking about what would I say to my 17, 18-year-old senior self, besides keep it short, buddy. So I'm sure you guys are wanting to get back to tiki-talkie and snap and chat and all that stuff. My graduation, which was like, we rode in a covered wagon up the hill, both ways in the snow. I did have shoes on, so I wasn't barefoot. It was a long time ago, but I remember knowing that I had a calling, that I had something on my life. I mean, I knew it, but I was afraid of it. And I didn't believe it, I didn't speak it, and I didn't live it. And because of the choices of my life, it led me in a direction that became a path of destruction for me. And at 46 years old, I was a teacher at Yukon Middle School, and only a few people knew this, but I was an alcoholic, I was homeless, I had no car, I had my teaching certificate by the grace of God. I knew that he must have been looking out for me because I would need a way to rebuild my life when I got out of rehab. And I had my 6-year-old little girl. And at 46, I found myself in rehab, a place called Valley Hope, Cushing, Oklahoma. It's a great place to be if any of you ever have a loved one that is in need of that kind of help. But about a week into my stay in rehab, and I was going there so I could learn how to party like a good guy. I still had no idea. And again, that sounds strange because I was homeless, had no car, clinging to my job because the FMLA, I think is what you call it, act. And I still had my little girl. But I had no idea that I was really about to hit rock bottom. And so about a weekend, I get a call into my counselor's office, and when I come into her office, I could tell by the look on her face that something wasn't right. Something was really wrong. And my first thought was one of my parents had passed away, one of my siblings had gotten hurt, one of my kids maybe had gotten hurt, passed away or something. It was that. The look on her face made me think that. But what she let me know at that point was I had lost all parental rights to my 6-year-old little girl. I could not see her. I could not contact her in any way, shape, or form. And that is the point where I became broken. And they talk about rock bottom, and that was mine. And I remember leaving her office in tears. And the only thing I could think of was, I didn't believe in myself, I didn't speak positive about myself, and I sure didn't live in a positive way. And so why be here? I was going to go with my life. And on my way back to my I guess you could call it a dorm room, to get my suitcase and leave, I walked by the chapel that we had in Valley Hope. And I looked at the door, and there was, on the wall, there was this crucifix with Jesus on it. And so I thought, it couldn't hurt, I'll go in. So I go in and I sit down on the front row pew there in that chapel, and I just stared at that crucifix. And I began to cry. And I think 46 years of pain and guilt and shame and resentment just flowed out of me. I cried like I had never cried before, until I could utter the strength to say one word, and I said, help. That's all I had. But instantly, I felt like a warm sensation in my arms, and it just picked me up. And they says God, the book says God speaks to you in a still small voice. And I heard this small voice in my ear that said, you are the greatest miracle in the world. We got work to do. And that was the first day that I actually believed it. And one day at a time, since that time, March 21st, 2014, I have believed it, I've spoken it, and I've lived it.